Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading for the 9th to the 15th of January 2023 and welcome back. I hope you don't mind that it's a little bit late, but I rather have a beautiful clear picture on the screen and get my story out right, or my reading rather, than with half-baked light. Because it's been really terrible this winter. It is darker than usual, so I just want the best quality, not quantity, but quality for my viewers. And welcome back. Also, my Spotify listeners, please do subscribe on YouTube and become a member and join join by subscribing and hitting the bell on all. A third of my readers haven't subscribed yet. Please support me and keep me motivated as I try to keep you motivated with the readings. I'm getting lovely reactions from a lot of people. I thank you so much. This does keep me motivated. Also, there are yearlies are out there in English and in Dutch. Apparently, they're doing really well in the Dutch language, but not so much interest is shown in the English language. I wonder why. Leave me a reaction, please. So give me a suggestion what you would like to see. That will enhance my reading as well and put me to the test. Also, if you would like to become a paid member, it's $2.99 a month and you can cancel at any time. If you are a member, you can also share it with another person, give it as a present, like a Valentine present or a birthday present or just a present, a small gift, because it's only $2.99. You get 4 badges. If there are 8 people, I will have to make more Emmy Joes. You've got 4 Emmy Joes, and you get a badge beside your name in reactions and in the lives. Also, you will have a chance to ask a question twice a month, and I will be only going for live for paying members twice a month. So it's even cheaper than a super chat. So take the advantage and become a member. And for those that are a paying member, thank you for your extra support. Now on to your reading. The extended reading will take place separately for members only after I've done the general reading, of course, because the question is, will you get more answers? And actually you do, and you get more clarity if you get more answers. So you come in with the Ace of Pentacles. That means that there is a new beginning. Definitely an ace is number 1, is a new beginning. The more money could be coming in. You could be getting a promotion. You could be getting a wage rise. You could be getting both. In 1 or 2 readings, I've seen it happen that you are getting both, or a second chance if you've got the Judgment card. But in this case, this is the hand of the divine or the cosmos giving you an opportunity. So be alert on what is happening around you, not just in front of you, or don't be obsessed with one object or subject, because you might miss this beautiful opportunity that's coming in. Also, when it does come in, step through the archway to your new beginning. That's the overall energy. You could also be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. If you're not dealing with any of these type of zodiac signs, then it could be significantly Capricorn time. Could be very significant. If you buy a scratch card, you could even be getting money. Or if you have applied for a loan for a big ticket price item, then you will be getting that loan. You'll get news anyway, but there is an opportunity to get more money. In the beginning of the week, you have the 6 of Pentacles. There you go. If you don't get a pay rise or a promotion, or if you're not winning a lottery ticket or a scratch card, this means that somebody could be giving you money. Somebody that's more fortunate. Could be somebody in the family, or it could be a friend, or it could be an institution like the mortgage broker or the bank. As he's weighing scales, it could be somebody that is working for an institution or could be working with figures like a bookkeeper or an accountant, finding more opportunities for grants or how to save money so that you will have more money to save or to spend on the investment. Also, if you're not less fortunate, you could be the more fortunate one giving to the less fortunate. This can be a gift, this can be money, but this can also be a helping hand, a listening ear. Also, there is definitely new beginnings here in your reading, as we have the Empress. The Empress means that she represents Mother Earth, or she's called Mother Earth. So you could be dealing with a mother figure, your own mother, your grandmother, or your mother-in-law. Time is fertile to start something new, definitely an investment. Know what seeds you will sow, then you know that what you will reap. Remember, it will take nurturing and time for it to develop and grow and come to fruition so that you can pluck the harvest. Make sure that it is not an annual seedling, but a per annual. That means that it will return year after year, month after month, so that you will have a steady income. Also, if it is a child, because she also represents fertility, this means that you could be expanding the family or starting a family. You could find out you're pregnant. If you're not pregnant, don't want to get pregnant, take precautions. If you're too mature, this could be that you will hear of a birth or a pregnancy. This could be a child, but this could also be a new investment. Something for long term with tangibility and durability, but you must stay on top of it. And if you can't stay on top of it, then get somebody professional to advise you and to stay on top of it. You do have the advice person in your reading, and that's the Emperor. The Emperor is also looking towards the Empress. So this is the couple in your reading. You could be partnering up in business or in romance, as you could be getting married. Couples always represent marriage or partnering up. The Empress represents Libra and the Emperor represents Aries. He's a well-established, well-knowledged man. He also knows the letter of the law. He represents institutions and municipalities. He's even more powerful than kings. He rises above the king. So if you have the status of the king emotionally and businesslike, then you could be aiming to go higher and being the Emperor, being totally under control and delegating, advising, and being strategic and logic. You could be the advisor if you're dealing with somebody that's less fortunate. You could also be dealing with a father figure, as the Emperor represents father figure. This could be the mature person that you trust, love, and respect. Definitely, with the advice that you're seeking for this new project, probably it will bring you great success, because you've got the Ace of Swords. If you find yourself in a judicial situation or dealing with officialities, then you will have victory. For example, if you've had a parking fine and you've gone against it and explained it and also added facts and figures or evidence, then you will be excused and you will have victory. If you are studying and you have done exams and you failed at the end of the year, then this could be the time that you might resit exams and you will have victory, only if you've done your revision correctly. So the Emperor could also be a professor or a teacher or a guide, a mediator, an arbitrator to get to your success. Remember that the Ace of Swords means that you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra again, or Aquarius. They are eager to learn and gain knowledge, so they will do the research if they are acting on your behalf, Sagittarius. They will gain the knowledge. They will cut straight through to the core and get the truth and clarity, transparency. Also, they've got the gift of the gab. They can formulate things in such a way that they can even sell ice cubes to Eskimos, and they will get the results that they want. Nobody will cut down an air sign in any respect. Gemini is your opposite sign, so remember, you can stand strong with a Gemini. They will give you the truth and transparency. They won't give you the runaround. Like I said, they cut straight through to the core. They stand for truth. They stand for justice. And they believe that justice should be served where necessary. This can also mean that you could be starting a new study, or a new communication. You might be starting a job that will pay good money, like a TV presenter, or an author, or a poet, or a musician, or somebody in the theatre, somebody that uses his voice and shares his knowledge. So it's definitely a beautiful reading for you this week. We have also playfulness, like the Gemini. That's the third house. That's the child. And be playful. Don't be too serious all the time. Take time to rest and to rejuvenate. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun and to shine. So let your inner child out. Don't always be so sharp as a sword, being on the ball. Relax and rejuvenate. This is in partnerships, romance, or career, or just generally in life. You've also got abundance. Abundance is on its way. As the angels have given you the card of abundance. Listen to music whilst you're doing something. You can relax and being busy in doing something that you like. Also, abundance could be in love, but it could also be in money. Don't shy away to ask for help. Now, we have stranded. You might feel stranded, like this boat has magically landed in the tree and he has no way of anchoring the ship. Okay? So it might be a misjudgment on your behalf. Make sure that you get clarity and transparency if you are doing research and seeking knowledge, especially with officialities like school or hospitals. Get things straight and transparent. You might be misdirected, so be careful who you trust and who you seek your information from. Now that's my interpretation. It is card number 44, and that means 8. 8 is the house of power. You are in your power, especially if you do the research and you've got the evidence. Money, again, could be coming to you, as 8 is also the card of leadership and money. Now, don't be misguided. Don't get stranded. Stranded could also be that you're too much in your mind and you're too busy and focused on what you want and what you're doing, perhaps on one project, but perhaps you've got a couple of projects on the go. So seek advice if you can't handle it. Ask advice or help. Many hands make light work. You might also have fear of failure. Don't fail. If you don't try and if you don't ask for help, then you will fail. We can learn from each other. That is how this also interprets to me. Who's the captain of the ship? Is this the sailor needing to throw the anchor down, following instructions from the captain? Or are you the captain and taking a step back? So stay with the ship. The captain always stays with the ship, and steer it correctly and get clarity and plan things beforehand if you can. This is my interpretation of this ship. It is a 16th century boat, but it could also be nowadays an airship because it's stuck in a tree. So it would be an aeroplane. So I'll leave that with you, food for thought. Look at this young sailor stranded with his ship on top of a tall tree. He needs his anchor to help him get back down to earth. So earth yourselves as well. The card asks, how did the ship get there? This is such an unusual place for a seafaring vessel. At times we feel the same. We find ourselves in situations we can't quite understand. Sometimes we feel we've made mistakes because our expectations are so high. Yes, Sagittarius, you are hard workers and you do raise the ball or your expectations sometimes too hard and make life difficult for yourself, also for others. Respect everybody and for who they are, not for what they've got. Help them if you can, okay? And you will get it back threefold. Also, like I said, we learn from each other. We set ourselves up for failure if we have too many expectations and too high. We either beat ourselves up over our performance or we are so intimidated that we never even begin. Failure is necessary part of success, as important to the journey as the rudder on the ship. So be together. Like the rudder of the ship can't sail or can't be steered if you don't work together. Just remember what you need and work together. Let go of control issues because you are a perfectionist in that way. You're a perfectionist, and if you have the feeling of control, then you feel safe. We all sometimes need to fall, stand up, dust ourselves off, and take the first step to change our present and the future. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Take care and make sure that you seek advice where necessary, if need be. Have a beautiful week. Thank you for your support. Bye-bye.